Here's Wolfie with some video game conference guys.
All right.
Sir, what brings you out to the video game convention today?
I came here last year with a couple of friends. Mostly is the appearance of James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, and I got him to autograph a whole bunch of my games.
How would you describe your overall personality?
Great. I have lots of friends. I'm a huge collector. I write on my free time. Excuse me, it's almost over soon, or because I have to get to a panel in like a few minutes. Just great.
How many hours per day do you dedicate to playing video games?
Depends on how much time I have. If I like to, per day, probably an hour. On weekdays, probably 3. On weekends, so excuse me, weekends, probably. It's kind of loud. Weekends, probably 3 hours.
If JD ever quits the show...
This is where he'll go?
No, this is the guy I'm hiring to replace him. All right, back to the video game conference. Here we go.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I go to a program for help. I haven't worked for a while, but I'm still trying to find a job. It's just that my fiance won't let me get a job because he'll miss me too much.
And what does your fiance do for a living?
Well, he's retired.
How old is your fiance?
57.
And how old are you?
26.
That's a pretty big difference in age.
Well, he loves me and I love him, and that's all that matters. True love is what matters.
What things do you have in common?
We both we both love each other. That's one key element. And also, we both have other things, like we like music together, and we know like who's on the radio when they're singing.
Listen to that dumb music in the back from all the video games.
That's basically all we have in common.
Tell me about the worst mental episode you've ever had. What did you do?
Well, one time I got really crazy and I almost hurt my sister. But the thing is that my sister forgives me and I forgive myself, and I would never do something horrible like that ever again.
How did you try to hurt your sister?
With a knife.
Did you actually stab her?
Yes.
Where did you stab her?
On her, I think it's her left arm.
What did she do to piss you off so much?
She asked me for cigarettes and money, and I said I didn't have it. She got mad at me, took a bat to my head, and then I just cut her arm.
That sounds like a brutal fight.
Right. I thought this was about video games.
Are you a huge disappointment to your parents?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because my parents can't control me. They haven't been able to control me for 26 years.
Wow. Oh, my God. What a horror scene at that video game conference.
It's a whole bunch of disappointments.
Oh, my God.
Walking through the door.
They should make their parents come and talk about what a disappointment they are.
That's the panel.
Can you imagine a video game conference? How do you have time for that?
What's your greatest accomplishment as a video gamer?
I finished the Skyrim game. I finished after 400 hours of continuous playing. Just stop for eat.
Stop for eat.
Sleeping for 2 hours maybe. Then
Wow.
wake up and continue playing.
400 hours of continuous video game playing. I stop eat and bathroom, but 400 hour video game.
That's his biggest accomplishment.
Now, doesn't video gaming impact your personal life?
Yeah, when I played that game, it did, because I didn't get good sleep. But the good thing was I had multiple vacations in that time, so I finished it at that time.
At least
So
he
you
works.
used up your...
What?
At least he works. He had multiple
Right.
vacations.
Right. I defecate in pants and...
I wear a diaper.
and then eat the defecation.
vacation time to play a video game.
For sure. That's the best way to use it.
Have you ever skipped work to play a video game?
A lot of times.
400 hours.
A lot of times. All right, anyway, so getting back, this guy gamed for 400 hours straight.
It's about 1 month.
So you dedicated an
1
entire
month?
1 month.
He did a lot of stop, eat, and sleep.
Yeah.
of your life to playing a video game.
Yeah.
During that 1 month that you played that video game, how many times did you have sex?
None.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of sex going on with any of these people.
You should have asked if he ever had sex.
At what age did you lose your virginity?
And this is a new guy.
Oh.
I am a virgin Why is this question being asked?
So you're 21 and you haven't been laid yet. You're a little bit behind the curve with the rest of the population.
Oh, I'm not the kind of guy who just hops in bed with any girl. I mean, really.
What's the farthest you've gotten with a chick?
This is kind of awkward. Third base, I guess. Why are we asking these?
Just general questions about gamers. We're trying to
Make a profile.
Okay, I'm just going to say this to sum it up. I know some gaming girls that are pretty damn hot.
No, so
Yeah.
what? What did you get?
He got to look at them as they passed him by.
We got to go to the video game conference, Robin. This is something we should go to.
Yeah, you want to see these people.
All right, here you go. Final guy at the video game conference.
Okay, let me hear your Kefka impression.
Hello, I am Kefka, ruler of destruction and darkness.
Give me an idea of what kind of...
Like, if I was ever in a situation like I didn't have any friends, I would go there, and I'm pretty sure I could make friends.
Oh, you'd be the leader.
Yeah. I have skills.
food you
People
like
would follow you.
to eat, Kefka?
I don't care for food. I care for death.
When I was in high school, I moved to I moved out of a black community. I moved to a white community in Rockville Center, and I was a complete outcast. I didn't have any friends.
If there had only been a video game convention then.
I swear, a lot of my friends sounded like this, and I'm just thinking that it's almost better not to have friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you wouldn't really want to be in this crowd.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm counting the days I can move out of my parents' house and get the fuck out of this town.
That's why, sometimes when you say you would be a religious leader,
Right.
you wouldn't want to hang out with those people either.
No, but at least they'd be paying me.
Okay, let me hear your Kefka impression.
Hello, I am Kefka, ruler of destruction and darkness.
Give me an idea of what kind of food you like to eat, Kefka.
I don't care for food. I care for death and destruction.
Oh, boy.
Why do you like death and destruction so much, Kefka?
Because it's boring without it. And I am the best, Final Fantasy villain. That's one-winged angel. I hate him and everyone here.
Holy cow.
Sir, what brings you out to the video game convention today?
I've been a gamer since 1983, and I just love everything about this.
Now, I noticed you met a celebrity a couple minutes ago. Who did you meet?
The angry video game nerd from GameTrailers.com.
Now, what do you like about the angry video game nerd?
I like how he takes crappy games and just constantly makes fun of them.
Have you ever
Wow.
picked up a chick at an arcade?
No.
Now, why is that?
When I'm playing games, I'm focused on the game. Not that many women are go to arcades these days.
Yeah, wonder why. Guess there's not hot guys there. Oh, the whole thing's so dreary. Ay, ay, ay.
It doesn't bode well for the country.